Hi guys and welcome back to the RNT show. On set today we have Amilda, who is part of an NGO called YSG, which stands for Young Social Girls. So today we're going to be asking a little bit more about the organization, how to become a member or a participant in the organization. If you would like to know more, do make sure you stay tuned.
So in YSG, I play the role of the secretary and the spokesperson. So I'm like the journalist at that.
Yeah.
Like, because I love talking too much.
So since you are the secretary and you're the spokesperson, so you do more of like the admin.
Yeah, I actually count the money, what is in the account, who gives how much, and things like that.
So I can see that you guys are pretty organized.
Yes.
So I see that you are dressed up in your uniform. It looks amazing.
Yeah,
And like you literally came prepared. I see that you have your name on. I see you came with proof, honey. Show us what you got in store. Show us
I
your
see
receipts.
so you're seeing receipts.
You know the vibes.
So
Already.
this top
Yeah.
says, actually, if you can see, it says YSG, and at the bottom it says Young Social Girls. And with it, you can actually see that in the middle, it's like actually a handshake. So this handshake actually shows that we're actually in this together. And the different colors actually just show unity, different countries, different people,
Wow.
different
Stories.
languages,
Wow.
stories, everything. And yeah, that's what YSG stands for. And my name, and with this is actually something that we just made that came true with.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like a badge.
So it's like a badge. It has YSG. It has a picture of me, my name, and what is my role as secretary.
Yeah.
So we also have like a badge for volunteers. Like maybe there's a one that just says YSG without a picture, because we can have different volunteers each day or different volunteers at different events. So yeah, this is what YSG is all about.
Sorry, how can one join?
I was
How can
about
one?
to say that.
How can one join YSG? And, or if not just join, how can they participate? How can they help?
So we have different ways, or there's a process. For example, for a member, if you want to become a YSG member, you have to go into an interview. You have to actually go through filling in of, let's call it, application form that you have to fill in, because
What is the application form about?
so it asks you your interest in the YSG. Like, what do you know about YSG? How did you find out about YSG? What is your version? What do you love doing?
So that's when you
And
want to be a member.
that's when you want to do a member. So there's a
So
form
what
that you
does
fill
a
in.
member entail? What is it about?
So a member, because there's founders and then there is member. So founders consists of like me, the secretary, the vice president, HR, media person, and vice president. And then the members is actually comes, I cannot say behind us, because we actually all one.
Yeah.
So the members is actually
It comes after you.
it just comes after us. So they're like the member does everything that we do. Okay, so the member is
So
not
is a member someone that sort of like contributes on a monthly basis? Or
yes, the member also does contribute on the monthly basis.
So is it a must if you're a member? You must
Yes, it
contribute
is
on
a
monthly
must.
basis.
It is a
And
must.
if it happens
So
that you don't have the funds?
if it happens that they don't have the funds, we can actually talk through it and see where we can help.
Okay.
So it's not like if you don't have, then you must. No, it's not that. But
Is it like
we
a-
actually talk and help, see where we can help. Maybe there's someone that wants to actually give your monthly fee, and then maybe you organize with that person to pay back that person in due time.
So what happens if, let's say, in their contract of membership, is it like a thing where it's a contract where, okay, cool, you are with us for a certain period of time. In this period of time, you can't just not want to be part of this organization anymore.
So there's no this. It doesn't say that there's a period of time that you have to be with YSG, because you know sometimes you get to a point where someone maybe doesn't want to just do it, doesn't want anymore to do it, and you cannot be like, no, you signed a contract and this contract say maybe 3 years. You cannot know. So for us, we don't force people to join. It's by your own will. If you think that it's time for you to leave, like, first of all, we do not force you. So you're actually free to leave. You actually feel free, because the paper is just a form, just saying that my name is this.
You're a member.
You're a
it's
member,
just
and you
for-
understand what YSG does. You
Yeah.
understand our rules and our regulations and what we
Okay.
all about and all those things. So
But that's just members. You also get people who are just like
yes,
volunteers.
so they're all
just-
volunteers. For example,
who don't, let's say I don't want to get too involved in the organization. I just want to like give an example.
yeah, like for example, we have, because YSG says Young Social Girls. So already the name says that girls. But then we also have male out there that want to join. So we put them as partners, like partnership in a way. So they're not members, but they're partnership. They help YSG when they can, or if they want to come, they come as partners, like YSG partners. And we also have volunteers that just come, because sometimes you have a volunteer today and then they don't show up the next time. So we have different volunteers each event. But then as for us members, it's mostly females as members.
Okay, so what are the challenges that you guys face?
Okay, so the challenges that we do face, sometimes there are people that want to join because of picture wise. They just want to be seen out there. So our challenges at this moment is that we have people that sometimes don't even like, for example, if we have events, they are there on WhatsApp. Oh yeah, I'll be there for a meeting. Oh yeah, I'll be there for the event. So it's not only in South Africa, it's also all over. So our challenges is facing those that just want to be in it because of pictures or because of being seen that they are part of YSG, but actually it's not what they want to do. So that's actually our challenge. But we try our best to actually just stick with the ones that have the same vision as we do.
Were you guys affected by COVID-19?
Yes, we were affected because there was a time when we planned to go and visit this orphanage. We planned everything. Our president, because our president knew the person that kind of works there, so she spoke to the person. The person was like, "Oh, sure, you guys can come," and things like that. And then when she called for the second time just to confirm, and they were like, "No, we're not allowing visitors anymore because of COVID." So we were like, "Actually, what?" Because we planned everything, and our plan was to go there. So it really affected us. But at the same time, we had a plan B. So when it actually backfired that we couldn't go there anymore, we actually felt down because our plan was to go there and play with the kids. Like, it obviously made us feel down. But at the same point, in an organization, you must always have a plan B because anything can happen at any time. And this COVID came like boom, we didn't know it would get this serious. So there was a challenge, but we had a plan B.
I like that. I like the fact that you guys had a plan B. So it's something that we need to take into consideration. Whatever we do in life, we should always have a plan B. That is actually really amazing.
But also, what I'm trying to realize is that there's a passion behind what you do. There's a passion that started that you guys have together, you and I haven't met the rest of the team, but it seems like you guys are really passionate because you're saying that you guys, of course, it's not just giving the food, raising the money, the funds, blah blah. You spend time. With the when you guys go do these visits. You spend time. So you literally are doing it out of love. Doing it for you want to create joy. You want to create happiness. You want to make them feel connected. Feel like they belong.
So what is a passion of yours besides being a part of the NGO?
So since childhood, I always wanted to actually do modeling. I've always watched modeling shows, fashion shows. So for me, it's like, beside YSG, I actually want to go out there and be in the spotlight. I actually want to do modeling. It's something that I love doing. Besides me loving to do IT, modeling is something that I would actually want to do.
Why did you say loving to do IT?
Okay.
Like it's a lie.
No, it's not. I didn't mean to do that. So, besides me wanting to do IT, I love computers. I love cracking my head. I don't know why, but I just love cracking my head. Modeling is something I wanted to do, but so I'm actually hoping, praying that I get an agency that would want to help me take my dream as not only an IT specialist but also as a model go far, because I love the spotlight.
She's my friend, guys. For those that didn't know, I don't think I made that clear enough in this video. You are my friend. I've known you for like a very long time, and you've been modeling. You've been doing, being part of modeling agencies. Like, how has it been for you?
It hasn't been easy because not like, for example, you plan to apply at an agency and you don't make it. So I wasn't only focusing on modeling. I got to the point of where I was actually doing adverts as an extra or doing film as an extra. But I actually want to do modeling as something that I want to be out there. I want to be on billboards. I want to be all over because I I love the spotlight. I just love it. I love camera. I love talking. I love shining. So it's something that I know maybe if it was made for me, then it will happen.
Amen. That's
You know what? As you're speaking, I can actually sense. I'm not even trying to be
Jesus.
No, I'm not even trying to be like extra or anything. I'm just trying to act like what I'm literally speaking from the bottom of my heart. As the camera is on, I know in the beginning I could sense you were uncomfortable. As you're speaking, I have to take a sit back and look at you. You are shining. This is definitely your space. Like right here, this is where you belong. In front of the camera, expressing yourself because you have a voice. Literally, this is where your calling is at.
Okay, cool. So I feel like we've reached to the end of our show today. I'm really grateful for each and every one of you guys for watching. Hope you guys learned one or two things. But obviously, our visitor here has no idea that we always play a game at the end of the show, and it is called the
Make it make sense.
So what are we? So are you gonna explain it this time, or should I?
Okay, so the Make It Make Sense game goes like this. So I say a word and you try and say a second word, just try to make the sentence make sense. So I'm gonna give you an example. If I say help, you can maybe say me, and then she can say the next word to make the sentence
make sense.
make sense. Make it
So
make sense.
we're gonna do it 3 times so each of us can have a chance to start. So since you are starting,
Donations.
you have 30 seconds, by the way.
So if you take long, then you fail. So that means you have to like start all over again. Okay, anyway, let's start. Donations
Makes
me
happy.
then it's sort like a
You have to
Then
carry. No,
you
you have to
get
carry on.
happy
Up until
and
someone
then-
loses.
Oh,
Start
okay.
Donations
Makes
Me,
happy.
until
I,
Don't
no
and me,
one
that
I,
K
about
so,
Y
because
I.
K.
That was a nice one. That was actually the longest we've ever
Okay.
played in this game.
That's the mistake.
Yeah, so now.
Now you get the you get the
Yeah,
gist,
I
right?
get
Just
it.
like you
Okay.
start now.
love
Is
Beautiful.
and
I,
Love.
what
I,
Give.
because
I.
What?
What? I want because I.
What?
Oh, you said what?
I thought you were like, what? Like, why do I keep saying I?
What? Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, what?
and
So,
Yes.
guys, we're not
Why?
making sense. We're not making
Okay.
sense. We're just using
We're
random
not
words.
making sense, therefore we have to stop the game.
Anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.